morning. It is I think it's day 3. Well, I didn't do anything the first day, but let's just call this day 3. I had a plan for today, which was to go up to Sugarloaf Mountain. I looked at the prices and I was like, I am not doing that. Like, that is way too expensive. And I think if you are just here or you're traveling around Brazil, it might be worth it. But I've got a couple of months ahead of me, and I really want to not stick to my budget, but choose the things that I want to do carefully. I know that I'm going places where I want to do tours that I want to do more than head up to Sugarloaf Mountain, so I'm choosing not to do that. I would much rather spend my money elsewhere, so instead I'm going to Copacabana beach, which is iconic, and at the end is called Leme Beach, and you can walk up to a viewpoint from there. It's some type of military installation where you can, I'm not sure what it is, but you do have to pay cash, which I don't have, so I'm not gonna get money from the ATM. Instead, I'm gonna exchange money because I think that's cheaper. I think there's some exchange offices near Copacabana. So that's where I'm going first because I need money first before I do the hike. And then if I've got time and it's not raining too much, I wanna head to Ipaneda Beach. I'm not sure which one it's like how you pronounce it, but I'm not going to do Christ the Redeemer today, but tomorrow is my last day, so if tomorrow the weather sucks, I'm screwed. That's what I'm climbing next. I might not speak Portuguese, but I know risk of death when I see it. I'm not sure if this is the way, but this is where everybody else is going, so I'm gonna follow them. Now I want to see the monkeys, Christ the Redeemer, and a good view of Copacabana Beach. I don't think I'm getting all 3 of them because you can't see Christ the Redeemer, so I will take 2 out of 3 if I can see the monkeys, and I think we'll get a good view of Copacabana Beach. So let's go. There's like I guess like a military checkpoint. By the way, the road that I took earlier wasn't it, but like a military checkpoint. I thought you had to pay, but so far no. So it was very vague with the instructions on where to go, but I think this is it, so I'm gonna attempt to go up. You just have to like look for the fort, and that'll get you to the viewpoint. Alright, let the hike up begin. Now, I read a blog online that says you could bring your nan to do this, so if like older people can do this, I think so can I. I don't know if you can hear that, but those are the helicopters that keep flying around. I know someone, like I met someone traveling, I think last year or the year before that. I think 2022, it doesn't matter. Also, I'm trying to keep my eyes out for monkeys. She did like an open door helicopter ride over Rio, which is not in my budget, I'm gonna be honest. But I mean, if you have the money for it, I think it would be gorgeous. But keep in mind, like right now you can't even see Christ the Redeemer from the ground, so I don't think you would see anything up in the helicopter. So it might be a gamble on whether or not the weather is good and you can still see Rio, but just not Christ the Redeemer. They are so much smaller than I thought they would be. They're like the lemurs type of things that I saw in Bohol, the Philippines. They're so small, so cute. Oh my god. I took way too many photos, but let's continue up this hike. It's like an actual museum. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a viewpoint. But let's go explore. The signs are all in Portuguese, so can't really read anything anyways. We've made it. Let's go see the view. Ignore my sweaty face, but this is worth walking up here, and I didn't have to pay anything ever, so perfect. So that right there is Sugarloaf Mountain. That's the one I initially wanted to go to today, but it was too expensive for like me personally, and now that I'm looking at it, like I'm glad I didn't go, because I don't know if you can tell, like let me see, is it somewhere there? I don't know, but it is all up in the clouds, so if you're up there you can't see anything. So this is perfect. It's free, it's lower, you don't have clouds. I like it. This is iconic and gorgeous. Welcome to Copacabana and welcome to Rio. I am so excited for the rest of this trip. Oh my gosh, just look at this view. Insane. Been sitting here for a while now, just enjoying the view of Copacabana. Still no sight of Christ the Redeemer. I think I'm just gonna go tomorrow. If it's in the clouds, then it's in the clouds. If I can see it, then I can see it, but I don't think it's happening. But I don't want to not go and then miss out if maybe you can see even a little bit. So that's the plan for tomorrow. I think I wanted to go to Ipe something beach. I don't know if I have it in me to go there. Might have to look up why I wanted to go there without internet, so I hope I have some note on my Google Maps. But yeah, I think I might just sit here for a little bit longer, and then it's time to hike back down the mountain. Maybe see some monkeys. I will say I am surprised by how little English. Oh my god, I see monkeys. Okay, I'm gonna take photos. Bye. Okay, so I got distracted by monkeys, but what I wanted to say is I'm surprised at how little English people speak here. The older generation, I would understand, that goes for pretty much every country because they never had English in school. But my generation, I would think, like, don't get me wrong, like I'm in Brazil, the native language here is Portuguese, so people speak Portuguese. I understand. You know, I can't expect people to speak English, but I thought people get English in school. But maybe not. But like I said, their country, their language, it's fine. I'm just surprised that nobody speaks English. Or pretty much nobody. Like just now, 2 people came up to me, and I think we got to an answer. I think they were asking me how much longer it is to the top, because I'm on my way down, and oh, this head is knotted anyways, and I like held up like 3 and then 4, like as in like minutes. I said minuut. I don't know what language that is, but I'm hoping it comes close to Portuguese instead of minutes, which is English. And then yeah, I think they understood. But I also know why I wanted to go to, no, that's Lema Beach. Lema Beach that I just went to. Like that's the end of like Copacabana Beach before you get here. This is the, oh, you can't see. Those are the blue butterflies. I'm getting way too distracted, but yeah, so apparently Lema Beach, you can see turtles. No, I didn't see any. I think the only reason why I wanted to go to Ipe something beach is because it was one of the highlights mentioned like on the plane when you come to Rio. I think I'm gonna head back, pop by the store to get like maybe some food for tonight, and And breakfast for tomorrow morning. And breakfast for tomorrow morning. Let's go home. Every few hundred meters there's like trash cans. Great job. Okay, so I'm back at the hostel. I've just taken a shower. I made some dinner for myself because, oh, this is not a good look, like me post shower, but I've just cooked, and I think there's gonna be a lot more hostels with kitchens here, which I like because I'm not gonna lie, like eating out here, like the prices here of everything pretty much is, I think, the same as back home, or maybe a little bit less, but basically it's the same as back home. So eating out every single day like I did in Asia is not an option here. So I'm gonna do a lot more cooking and dishes, but that's all part of the experience. This hostel is very nice, has a very nice kitchen that you can use. So that's what I did. I just made myself like some noodles, vegetables, 2 eggs. I bought 6 eggs, which was the minimum, so gonna have to eat a lot of eggs. But I'm going to an island next, and then I'm coming back here for one night, and I just asked if I could leave like part of my food here in the fridge for when I come back, and he was like, yeah, sure, just write down your name. Like he is so accommodating and so nice. I love it. But yeah, that was today. I'm gonna figure out how to go to Christ the Redeemer tomorrow. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm gonna figure out how to get to Christ the Redeemer tomorrow, and yeah, I will see you tomorrow.